Number 2 says the apple's being launched directly upward 64 feet per second from an 80-foot tall platform. This is the equation of height per second of the launch. So we're going to use this h equals and our y equals. We have to type this equation in our calculator. So go to your calculator, hit y equals. We're going to change this equation to negative 16 x squared. Oops, I put inverse, sorry. Like 16x squared. Then it was, plus 64x and plus 80. Okay. Then hit graph. Okay. Our window still works. We can see it. But understand this over here to the left of the graph, that's going back in time. Our time needs to start from 0 on. So hit your window for me. Change our x minimum to 0. Because it starts at 0 on, and this is our time, right? Hit graph, and now you can see that it's starting up here off the building, because this is off of an 80-foot tall building, right? Hit window, change the minimum to 0. Everything else should stay the same. And then we graph it. Okay, so the question here is asking us, find the maximum height. So I'm just going to sketch the graph. This is just a sketch. We know it's starting here, it goes up, and then it comes down, right? Okay, we're looking for the max. This is this point here. Is that max? Okay, so how do we get to that max? Second graph. Look for our highest number. Okay, so we say 144. I'm going to check it. Second trace. Pick max, which is number 4. Remember, the cursor needs to be left bound. So I'm going to put it on the left side. Yeah. Hit enter. Then put my cursor to the right. Hit enter twice. Yep, it is 144. At what time? How long does it take for the apple to get to the max of 144? 2 seconds. Very good. Okay, so now the first thing they want us to identify is the max, which is what we're going to put here. We got 144. And this is feet. Then it says how many seconds will it take the apple to reach the ground. So to reach the ground, we need to go down here. Apple reached the ground at that intercept. Okay, at that intersection with 0. So to check with the calculator, because it's going to get a decimal answer, hit second trace, pick 5, which is intersect, and move your cursor over here by the x-axis and hit enter 3 times. So it takes 5 seconds for the apple to reach the ground. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the back real quick. Some more examples. Okay. On number 5, we're back to what we're asking is how long would it take it to reach the ground. So number 5 is like what you did on the front. 6, a maximum height, it's like you did on the front. But then number 7, right here, would Eva reach a height of 14 feet? Okay, so she's jumping a trampoline. We're trying to see if it ever gets a height of 14. This goes back to the number 4. So our height is 14. Okay. We have a negative 16 t squared plus 20t plus 6. Remember, this is the height that she's occurring right now. So I just want to first look at just this equation in the calculator. Okay, and we're going to compare and see to get to a solution. So we need to first, let's look at this first one, negative 16t squared plus 20t equals 6. Oops, that's not what I need. That's what I need. Go to y equals what? Oh, thank you. I can't have two pluses. Alright, so if we graph this, look how low it is down here. We're barely even seeing the graph. Okay, so if I look at my values in my table, second graph, the max is 10, yeah. See, all these are negatives right here. So I need to change my window so that my y max, 1250 is way too big. So I'm just going to make it, I'm going to increase by 15. Instead of do 10, I'm going to go up by 5. And then we're going to graph it. And now we can see how high they get, right? So the question was, we just saw what the max was. It was 15. Would this person get a height of 14 ever? No. So would ever reach a height of 14? This would be no. Okay. Because the max is 10 feet. And then if there's a little thing over, I can just check. I'll double check. 4 is our max. I need my left bound. Okay. Yeah. And then do my right bound. So guys, actually the maximum height is 12.25, but still she's not going to get to 15. Okay? So you're going to finish the problems. All right? Be prepared to ask questions on something